In this video, we are going to talk about step-by-step guide on how to make money with Airbnb. So, before starting the video, please like this video. Do subscribe and turn on the notification to our channel for future updates. If you have any property that is collecting dust, even if it's just a spare bedroom, being an Airbnb host is a great way to make some additional money with what you already have. To learn more about becoming an Airbnb host, click here. The nicest aspect is that you have the flexibility to either rent out a few spare rooms from time to time, or to start an entire business on Airbnb. Although it will take effort on your part to learn how to make money with Airbnb, it is completely achievable if you put in the effort. Ready? Step 1. Determine the market value of your property. To determine whether or not your home is suitable for conversion into an Airbnb rental, you must first inspect the property in question. In order to assess the value of the property and how much you may charge, the first step is to estimate its market value. There is a lot that can go into these calculations, and it is unquestionably one of the more time-consuming processes in this process, so be prepared to crunch some numbers. The quickest and most straightforward method to get started is to compare your house to existing Airbnb listings. Make use of the built-in search engine on Airbnb to find properties nearby that are comparable to yours in 4 categories: size, appearance, quality. A number of people can fit in. Make a list of 5 to 10 listings that are similar to yours and note their rates and costs. Be sure to include the nightly rate as well as any cleaning fees or host service fees that may be applicable. When conducting market research, there are a number of tools that can be useful. Airbnb's simplified financial tool, by just entering your location, type of space, and guest capacity, you can obtain a better understanding of how much money you could make. Although beneficial, it is not the most in-depth program, and as such, it should not be used as the only foundation for estimating earnings. Unlike Airbnb's tool, AirDNA and Elliott and AMP.me both include calculations and estimators that are more detailed than Airbnb's. Due to the fact that these tools aren't deemed official, the results won't be completely accurate. Only after you have completed this study will you be able to determine how much your property is worth as a rental. The value of your property will have a significant impact on your ability to make money with Airbnb when you first start out, therefore it is vital that you do not skip over this stage while learning how to make money with Airbnb. Step 2. Decide on your rates. It's time to select your Airbnb fees now that you've determined how much your house is worth as an Airbnb. Naturally, you'll want to think about how much other similar houses in your area are charging, but there are other crucial aspects to consider when deciding how to make money with Airbnb. First and foremost, consider the budget. People prefer to stay in a place that provides good value for their money, if at all possible. This does not imply that you must undercut your competition, but rather that you must consider how you may provide a better deal than they do, which may entail charging a cheaper nightly fee than they do. You should strive to create a competitive experience while also assisting your customers in saving money. Second, evaluate the fees that will be charged. Both the guests and the hosts pay varying costs while using Airbnb. Visitors are responsible for a variable booking cost, typically between 6 and 12%, while hosts are accountable for a service fee of 3% of the total booking fee. Those fees are in addition to any other applicable costs that may be imposed, such as late check-in fees are charged, fees for pets, fees for equipment rental, a charge for cleaning, a refundable security deposit. When it comes to collecting security deposits, Airbnb makes use of its own resolution mechanism. Take into consideration the additional expenses associated with hosting. In order to accommodate their guests, hosts must give various amenities such as soap, towels and toilet paper, as well as pillowcases and freshly laundered sheets. Providing other amenities, such as a coffee machine or a fully stocked pantry/refrigerator, is also incredibly advantageous, so if you're considering going above and beyond, make sure to figure those expenditures into your pricing. It's also important to consider your utility costs, as you'll undoubtedly have a bigger bill as a result of the move. Step 3. Prepare your home and establish a system of organization. Make sure your place is clean and orderly before taking photographs of it and presenting it to guests for the first time. Although a professional photographer is not required, you will want images that are clear and clearly show off your area in the most enticing way possible to potential buyers. Spending a large amount of time on your real listing will also be beneficial in the long run. After all, prospective guests will sift through your website in search of additional information about your establishment. Here's a 3-step procedure to follow to guarantee that your listing is ready. 1. Make a list of all of your amenities and benefits, for example, Wi-Fi, a balcony, closeness to public transportation and/or tourist sites, and so on. 2. Writing about yourself will allow your potential guests to get a better sense of your personality. 3. Take a look at highly rated listings and, if you see something that appeals to you, borrow an idea from their book. Using a bullet point list to explain amenities, for example, may be a good format to utilize for your own listing while you experiment with different formats to find which one works best for your audience. Feel free to try new things. In addition, it's vital that you have a process in place for everything that has anything to do with your visitors. When guests arrive, you should know exactly how they will check in, how they should contact you, and what will happen when they check out of your establishment. As an added bonus, become an Airbnb superhost. It is also possible to earn money with Airbnb by becoming a superhost. In the last 12 months of hosting, landlords that meet the following criteria have been automatically awarded the status. Make a minimum of 10 guest reservations before the deadline. To rent your home on a mid-term basis, you must have completed at least 3 reservations totaling 100 nights or more in the previous 12 months to be considered qualified. Respond to messages and inquiries from visitors as quickly as possible and maintain a response rate of 90% or higher. Maintain a cancellation rate of 1% or less at all times. This safeguard is in place to prevent hosts from listing their property on several platforms other than Airbnb in order to avoid double bookings. Maintain an overall rating of 4.8 stars or better throughout the course of the year. Superhosts' listings are more visible in the sea of available listings, and as a result, they are booked more frequently than other types of accommodations. Furthermore, booking with a superhost who has a proven track record instills confidence in travelers, resulting in a better conversion rate. Because your listings are becoming more desired, you may be able to raise your nightly rate as a result. Finally, superhosts are entitled to a variety of benefits, including a $100 yearly vacation voucher, priority tech support, and a 20% increase in host referral prizes. Do check out the link in the description for a great way to start. So, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts on our video? Please let us know in comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification to our channel before you go. Thank you so much for watching.